Hi guys, it's Sebastian with Looking, Feeling, Smelling Great. I'm back with another video for you today. Today we're going to go ahead and review the brand new Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo, this fragrance right here. And it comes in this box. So please stay tuned. So a brand new Italian designer release has come out. It's Salvatore Ferragamo's Uomo, and it's this one right here, as I was saying earlier. It is a eau de toilette, and it's retailing for 100 ml at $90, full suggested retail. I actually picked this one up at Amazon. It was only $45, so I didn't have to pay double the price, which is what it retails for suggested. I'll have a link to Amazon down below. You can pick up a bottle if you want. If you're really seeking out this fragrance. It is considered a sweet and spicy fragrance, and the perfumer or the nose behind it is Alberto Moria and Ariane Guichard. So what we've got at the top with the notes is black pepper, cardamom, bergamot. In the heart we've got tiramisu, orange blossom, ambrox, and in the base notes we've got cashmere wood, sandalwood, tonka bean. So what do I think about this new fragrance, Uomo by Salvatore Ferragamo? First of all, it's not as bad as Dylan Blue by Versace that I reviewed several months ago. But is it any better? So what I like about it is the box. The logo, that design is really cool. I like what they've done to it. They've made it a little playful, and I enjoyed that about it. Also, I didn't want to pay full retail, and I'm glad I didn't, because I did a blind buy. Even though we have a Salvatore Ferragamo store here in San Francisco, I decided not to go because I would be talked into buying a bottle there at full retail. So I just decided to blind buy it and buy it at $45 approximately. And I got it here, and I was really excited because tiramisu is a note that I have not seen in fragrances before. I mean, although it could be other similar dessert or sugary candy like dessert type notes, but tiramisu I have not seen much. And tiramisu usually is a liqueur laced, I think it's rum with chocolate and ladyfingers is what they use to make the tiramisu, and some cream. So I really like that idea about a fragrance having those notes, and I was excited, as I said. So I opened it up, I sprayed it on. I just sprayed it and I let it dry a little bit, and I started picking up the smells, and I was like, really? Have they screwed up another release? Designers releasing these really mediocre releases is just really becoming really bad. Personally, to me, I don't really care for this fragrance. I don't think it's anything to write home about. It's another one of those very synthetic kind of mess, almost. It's like a chemical soup of that ambrox note in here. Kind of makes it really kind of synthetic and chemically, and then it's kind of covered up with this like very synthetic tiramisu note that I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be kind of gourmandy, but it's not. Basically, what I get with it is like, when you're craving dessert late at night and you want to eat, something sweet, and you've got nothing, and the only thing that you can get to is like a place at Walgreens that has like a little counter of little refrigerated desserts, and you've got tiramisu in the dessert counter. We have one of those Walgreens here, and they open pretty late, and the tiramisu has been sitting there, for days. But it still looks good because you're craving that sweet. It's kind of like that old tiramisu kind of flavor is what I'm getting with the tiramisu note in here. Everything synthetic, everything chemically, everything kind of just it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't pick up hardly any real traditional notes, because at the top I'm supposed to pick up black pepper. I hardly pick up any black pepper, no cardamom, no true bergamot. Perhaps actually that's probably the truest note I pick up, but it's really covered up. And then tiramisu, as I said, is kind of just like old sweet tiramisu. I don't pick up any orange blossom, and the ambrox, of course, is pretty big here. And even in the dry down, it dries down very dry. Like, it dries down dry. Like, it's not smooth and silky. It's kind of like dustings, if that makes sense, with dustings of dewy kind of notes that are like clinging on you is how I smell this fragrance. Also, the performance with this one is terrible. I spray it on, it hardly lasts on me. I would say a good 4 hours is probably the max with Uomo by Salvatore Ferragamo. And it's such a disappointment because they've done a pretty decent job with the bottle. It's a pretty unique bottle. I mean, I don't really love the bottle, but I love that logo. I love that logo design. The sprayer's kind of cool. It sprays pretty nice, but if you want another sweet chemical mess, or I should say chemical soup, go try it out. It's nothing to write home about. If you're actually like learning a lot about niche perfumery and you're starting to like dig into those fragrances in the niche world, and you've already kind of like have your favorites in the niche world, are you gonna really like this one? I don't think so. You're probably not even gonna think twice about it. You're gonna smell it and you're gonna forget about it and move on to the next fragrance. If you're new to fragrances, you're starting to really like designer fragrances, this is a little original in the designer world. It's not that original, but a little bit, because they're trying to do something unique and they've kind of accomplished it, but still it's a mess. It's not anything like wow. It's not anything like, it doesn't stand out. It doesn't even stand out above Uomo by Valentino, where it was kind of, you know, hinting at the Dior Homme kind of line of fragrances. This is just a disappointment from top to bottom. And what's up with the name Uomo? Can they come up with something more original? I know Uomo means man or for men, but does every fragrance have to be called Uomo now? I mean, come on. Come up with something more original and let us kind of get excited about designer fragrances again, because this one does not excite me at all. So guys, what do you think? Are you interested in checking out Uomo by Salvatore Ferragamo? Have you tried it yet? Are you enjoying it? Is it something that you really like? I mean, there are folks that might like this. As I said, if you've only tried designer fragrances, this might stand out over the others, but if you've already ventured into niche and you're starting to enjoy those really nice gourmandy niche fragrances, you're definitely not going to like this one. I think it's a complete disappointment. But if you're still willing to try, buy a sample or a decant, or buy it at a discounted price. Don't pay full retail. And I think this will probably disappear off the shelves from, you know, the department stores very quickly, because I mean, it's not anything, like I said, to write home about. Anyway guys, let me know your thoughts. Please write below. Please like this video. Please subscribe to this channel. There should be a subscribe button at about now. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.